and repping to start with Jason Sibley. Hey, in the words of Dak Prescott, here we go. Playoff season is upon us. Your Dallas Cowboys are the NFC East champions, and we are playoff bound. Like this was an exciting game for many reasons. I honestly, it doesn't shock me to say we won this game. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do when you go to face an inferior team. You're supposed to handle your business. Granted, the writing was on the wall. This was had the recipes to be a trap game, and the Dallas Cowboys, in the past would sometimes play down to their competition. Not in this game. Now, there were moments where I was like, "What's going on?" The block field goal. Granted, it was a whiff block. Hey, stuff like that happens. If I'm not mistaken, but y'all can correct me in the comments. That might have been the only block field goal we had this season. So it happens. I mean but the run back was the reason why they were able to get in the red zone and stuff, and then eventually get points. As you saw, they were going going for it on fourth down, like early on. They weren't going to sit there and just like throw this game. I mean, what do you have to lose? So you might as well keep going. Um, and then I say this loosely, Dak Prescott interception, because I honestly don't feel like this was a mistake by Dak Prescott. Pass gets tipped at the line of scrimmage. If the ball's hanging up in the air that long, I don't know who couldn't sit there and pull that out of the sky. Michael Gallup, was being held, so he couldn't really fight for it. But I mean, it happens. You know what I mean? I don't really think that takes away from how well Dak played in this game. There were a lot of bright spots in this game. Dak Prescott played a great game. CeeDee Lamb, another great game. Pollard running like a madman. Waddle running like a madman. Ferguson, Brandon Cooks. I mean, this list is going on. Our stars showed up. Tolbert's up there ripping the ball out of somebody's. I mean, come on, like there was some great plays on the offensive side. So it was all around a good showing for the offense. I felt like the defense. There were moments at the beginning, and maybe that's just me up there really just I'm impatient. When I'm turning on the game, I'm ready to sit there and see the Cowboys just dominate from the start to finish. And there were moments where the defense was playing the soft coverage, and I'm like, nah, go after the QB, like blitz them, let's go. Seemed like we weren't getting home. It seemed like we sit there giving them all this cushion so they can have those passes underneath. So it was a little frustrating at first, but sooner or later they start getting their stuff together. So good job for D Law, Micah. Oh man, Osa, Bland, Donovan. I mean, again, I could go through this full list. The Cowboys showed up good. Now, I do have some bright spots on special teams. Aubrey always butter Aubrey. Hey, I commend him, but outside of that block field goal, I also sometimes say, hey, the block kick return that we stood there and took. Cowboys did what they needed to do. Now, granted, I was up there watching the Eagles game on my phone. Cowboys watching on TV, and then I'm just watching to see what's going on. Eventually, the broadcast they put it at the top, and then they took it off when they realized that the Eagles game was already decided. So, this is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been fighting for. So here we are. So our first opponent is going to be the Green Bay Packers at AT&T Stadium. I love our chances playing at home. I'm excited. We don't know what day, we don't know what time, but I'm gonna tell you, just take a moment, just enjoy this win. Your Dallas Cowboys, NFC East champions. I'll see y'all next time when we do the preview to the first playoff game, the wild card weekend. Let's go.